There's a special place in the heart of British culture to the art of puppetry. Some of the country's most beloved characters and productions have gone on to gain cult and global success. From Muffin the Mule to Hacker the Dog, Thunderbirds to Warhorse, Spitting Image to Zippy from Rainbow. Puppetry is an art form accessible to all, with the power to provoke and entertain. The UK houses a handful of dedicated puppet theatres, and this theatre in North London has been entrancing audiences and training puppeteers for over 60 years. It's also the theatre where I got my big break into the world of puppetry. Welcome to the Little Angel Theatre.
The theatre building was a derelict temperance hall with a tree growing in it, when South African puppet master John Wright and his troupe of puppeteers found it in the early 1960s. They transformed it into the Magical Puppet Theatre, opening on the 24th of November 1961. John Wright ran the theatre from its inception until his death in 1991. The theatre continued under the direction of John's wife Lindy and renowned puppeteer Christopher Leith, who had learnt his craft at the Little Angel. The theatre is now led by Samantha Lane, who previously worked at the nearby Almeida Theatre. Next door to the theatre is the workshop where all the puppets from the theatre's early years were built. It's known as Lindy's Workshop, where Lindy still works today creating new puppets. The workshop has also been open to freelancers, with some of the recent puppet creations being used in productions such as Spirited Away. In the front of house, as with many of the puppet theatres around the UK, you'll find photos and puppets of past productions on display. There's also plenty of snacks and merchandise, and you can also buy your own puppet. For our price comparison, ice creams are provided by Jude's and cost £3. Ticket prices start from £8 for Friday shows at 4:45pm and go up to £14 for an adult. Also keep your eyes out for Larry the Cat.
And welcome to the Auditorium of the Little Angel Theatre. The rate audience banking can accommodate 85 people. You'll also notice on the aisle seats are child priority reservations, and this is to allow children to get the best seat and the best sight lines in the house. Although saying that, no matter where you sit, you will still be able to experience the full magic of the theatre.
The space is currently set up for the Little Angel production of Prince Charming by Jenny Wharton, designed by Oliver Hymans. And a shout out to the performers in puppet shows and theatre for young audiences, who are some of the hardest working in the industry. It's not uncommon for them to perform a 12-show week in 4 days. In the 2022-23 annual report, their 10 in-house productions were performed 825 times, with nearly 60,000 visitors to the theatre. Their 8 touring productions around the UK were performed 655 times, with over 80,000 audience members. Backstage, there is a small dressing room, as well as ample storage for lights, sets and puppets. And there's something quite special above the stage.
Now, one of the things that you need when performing with marionettes is height, especially when you consider that the strings for the marionettes could range anything from a few centimetres to many metres. Which is where this comes in. We're only a few metres above the stage on what is the Little Angel's Marionette Bridge, one of only 3 long-string marionette bridges in the country. The puppets are stored in the wings, and there are flats to cover the puppets and the puppeteers when performing to form what is known as a letterbox staging. Now, marionettes normally perform on a horizontal plane, which gives it one of its few limitations, depth of field. Especially considering that a puppet can only go as far downstage as a puppeteer can physically reach. But what's unique about this bridge is that there are 3 openings. You obviously have the front, the back, and this empty middle section, which means you'll be able to perform much more complex puppetry and choreography.
Whilst the bridge hasn't been used in recent years, there's hope to bring back marionette puppets and use the bridge for future productions, so watch this space. And a huge thanks to puppet legend Ronnie LaDrew for sharing these pictures of the Little Angel from 1964. Above the stage and the bridge are some of the original backdrops from the shows dating back to the early 1960s. The Little Angel has had a part in training puppeteers over the last 60 years. There are regular classes and workshops all year round for children and families and adults with short and termly courses. In 2014, a second space was opened, known as the Little Angel Studios. Located on 7th Street, just a 4-minute walk from the theatre in Dagmar Passage, it's easy to get to, as this time-lapse shows. But please don't follow my example of walking in the road, and please stick to the pavements and designated road crossings. In the studio's foyer, there's more merchandise, snacks and puppets to purchase. There's a small outdoor garden space. And round the back of the building is the Little Angel Studio Workshop, where all their current in-house production sets and puppets are built. This is also open for puppet construction courses. There are 2 studio spaces. The downstairs is used for rehearsals, auditions and classes, with the upstairs space used for performances. The space is currently used for the Little Angels production of The Curious Rat by Chloe Stevens and Miles Mitchell, with set design by Helen Coyston. The Little Angels Community Outreach Programme provides engagement from the local Islington community, and its Puppets for All scheme provides free tickets for those who might otherwise miss out on the Little Angels shows. The Little Angels Children's Puppet Festival is a jam-packed summer season with a variety of shows and varying styles of puppetry, from UK and international puppet companies. Back at the theatre, if you're walking through the gardens of St Mary's Church on the way to Dagmar Passage, look out for the bronze roundel for John and Lindy Wright. As the recipient of the Stage Awards Fringe Theatre of the Year in 2024, its impact on puppetry and community, along with its online work, makes The Little Angel a truly magical and important theatre.
I hope you've enjoyed your tour of the Little Angel Theatre today. If you're ever in Islington or North London, make sure you come on down, see a show and support your local theatre. My huge thanks to everyone at the Little Angel for showing me around today. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe as we get to explore more theatres around the UK. And my next question to you is, which theatre should I visit next? Let me know in the comments below. I'm David Burchhardt, and I'll see you on the next stage.